Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight at our table. As you can see, we're in a little bit of a different setting. Tonight is a little bit of a special occasion, so we're going to jump right in. On our last meeting, Sister Daia had a bit of a run-in with Strahd, and he slipped her an invitation. We left.
Just an invitation.
We left Arnon at the Blue Water Inn. He was trying to get cozy with some ravens and incredibly frustrated that they were not reciprocating his affection. As we left Thurwin and Bernana at the Mercantile doing a little shopping. Before we do get started, I do want to give a great big shout out to Dynamic Dungeons. Thank you so much again for allowing us to use your platform on our live stream here. You guys should absolutely check them out, and please, if you go to their Patreon, they also have an incredible selection of maps. Some of them are free, some of them are only for Patreon users, but they have a lot of incredible resources that are used for just tabletop RPGs altogether. And then I also want to give a big thank you to RPG Music Maker on YouTube. We are using their Curse of Strahd album. All of it's written by Travis Savoy. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've never actually heard it pronounced. I've only ever read the name, but thank you so much. The link to his YouTube channel will be in the description of this video because he fully deserves the incredible, the credit for the amazing work that he does. So thank you.
Hercules? I know.
At some point, we're gonna have to address the huskies in the room. At some point, someone's gonna go, are they all the time? It's like, you got 6 huskies, guys.
I know. We just collect the werewolves as they come. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna jump right into tonight's adventure. You guys are pretty much all where you were left off. So, who do we want to start with tonight? Evening has fallen. This would be early evening. The sun is just set. So to kind of review where we are, you know that Vallaki is got all of these weird festivals, and right now they're kind of in between, but they have like a different festival every week. So as you came into Vallaki, you noticed that there was a lot of like decorations that looks like it's been upcycled multiple times, you know what I mean?
It's a trailer park leftover lights.
Yes,
Okay.
like that. But the people of Vallaki assume that this is the safest place to be, as we have discovered, or at least Sister Daia has discovered. Maybe it's not nearly as safe as the people think that it is.
Well, I'm just resting out there in the open area,
Okay.
right? Because I know they're out doing other stuff.
Okay.
So I went to the Mercantile,
Yes.
trying to sell my pies. They don't really want them.
Yeah.
So where would be another place, possibly? What else did we say there was in town?
So you know that 2 of the guards were happy to take some of your pies off your hands.
So I think I'll walk back over towards the front gate, trying to see where
What's it called where the guards usually hang out on their break?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Guard check?
Guard
Donut
shop.
shop.
the guards.
Donut shop, yeah, donut shop.
There we go.
I'm gonna head over there, trying to peddle my pies.
Shopping.
So
Mhm.
kind of throw you a
Got
period.
that little E at the end.
Yeah. So I guess I'm out.
There is a house, the guard shack there, just so that you have a visual. I just want to make sure I'm in the right place here.
See if it stops it.
So you're at the Mercantile, which is like very close to the gate. It's not
Yeah.
that long. So as night is falling, the mist is kind of creeping in. There's not any proper moonlight here. It just happens to be a lighter version of gray. So, but you do make your way back over to the guards shack, and you can tell as you guys are making that they are closing the gates, and those gates don't come open for anything at night. Like they are barring the doors. They are almost, the walls would be almost fully staffed at this point. So they're, because it is going into the evening time. So there might be a handful of people that you can see through the window of the guard shack that are kind of getting ready to depart for their stance for the evening.
Okay.
So,
I'll just walk up to the guard shack and lightly knock on the door, nothing menacing, just.
well, the door's kind of ajar anyway because people
Right, but
are
I'm
going
not
in
gonna
and
just
out.
bust in like Kool-Aid, but I'm just gonna be.
Yeah, so.
Good evening, kind sirs. How are you all today?
And they kind of look up, and there's a couple of women and a couple of men. They all seem to be, human in appearance, but, between the ages of 25 and 35, they're pretty young. Most of the older ones are already on the wall because they've got their shit together. They already know that they're supposed to be where they are. They kind of look up and, can I help you?
Happened upon some pies. What do we call these things?
Dream pastries.
I've happened upon some dream pastries, and I can tell you these are going to be the last dream pastries anyone's going to eat for quite a while. And I was wondering if any of you were interested in them.
And so they kind of look to each other and they look back at you. And we've heard that.
And go. Sorry.
So they kind of look to you. We've heard that the coven had fallen. Do you happen to know anything to do with that?
I might know some things about that. Yeah.
So how are you coming off? Are you coming off as like shady peddler? Are
No,
you
not
just
shady.
you're
Just
friendly pie dealer?
friendly pie dealer. Not like the hags that were trying to sell them.
You're just your neighbor friendly drug dealer.
I'm Big Debbie here.
So, you're just trying to convince them to purchase your prize. I would say that these are they're kind of treated like contraband because of the cryptic nature of it. You're just kind of walking into literally law enforcement. Hey cops, you want to buy some drugs? Roll a persuasion check for me, because that's just a straight roll.
18.
An 18.
I could sell ice to an Eskimo.
So they obviously are kind of putting all of these pieces together that you're throwing out. And so they kind of, they're looking out their window to see where their supervisors are. And in this particular guard shack, there's maybe 5 of them altogether. Because like I said, most of them would already have been to their posts or they're not working that evening. So you have their attention. So how much?
How much y'all willing to pay? I'm just trying to get rid of these at this point.
Well, it's not like they're fresh. We knew,
Right.
Yeah.
I understand they're getting stale, but
Yeah.
they still are pretty potent for what they are.
Are you certain that they're as potent as they would be when they're fresh?
I'm not one to try my own goods. I'm just letting you know.
Freaking bro, dude.
These will be the last that anyone sees with them.
How much would you sell them for?
I have about 23. We'll do, let's say, 80 for all. 80 pieces of gold.
80 pieces of gold.
I'm just trying to double it.
I know.
I don't want to go to anywhere with them anymore.
Hold on just a second, because
I have devious means.
I genuinely forgot if each pie was 1 gold or 10 gold.
10 gold.
Jingle.
Are they okay?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's also made of children, so.
Right, and I'm trying to sell it to guards. I mean, it's not like
That's a ballsy move, by the way.
That's what I
You're one of the cops.
the
that sell
cojones
drugs.
on me right now are pretty big.
That's what I said.
Luckily, you found the crooked cops. Always good for something.
So you see kind of the 5 of them start talking, and they're kind of like, pull out their coin purses, and they're kind of like looking between them. Between the 5 of them, they can muster up about 80 gold, and they are happy to trade
Oh,
for the entire lot. Okay. All right.
Be good to share amongst your fellow officers.
All right.
Could have easily ended up in jail. Already.
I know.
They
Thank
dig
God
them
for
up.
the
They
goodness.
put them away. Like they are storing them in places that you didn't even know.
I take the gold and I just walk away.
Roll shady. Just roll shady.
No,
Roll shade.
No.
Oh, is that? I don't see them.
Real shady like.
Roll the
19.
That should be a stat too. Roll shady.
Roll for shade.
roll for shade. 19. Almost.
Almost nothing.
So okay, so you got your
All
gold.
right, I'm heading back
Free of
to.
your pies.
Yep.
Okay, Michelle, are you with it this whole time?
No, I was going to sell that necklace that was 750 gold.
Yeah, she's still at the shop.
Oh, we did that already. Remember?
Oh, I sold the necklace?
Yeah, you told me that you wanted to sell
Yeah.
the cheap jewelry and the necklace and
You
Oh,
bought the
I didn't
stuff
add it to
Yeah.
the thing. Oops.
at 80 gold.
Then yes, I was with them.
okay. So you're an accomplice.
No, I'm just chilling.
She's
just
kinda outside
in
on
back,
this side of the guards.
just watching.
She's watching the door.
So I'll walk out and meet
Making
her.
sure that the good cops don't
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just a short look. I'm just shady as all get out.
I'll walk out the door. I'm like, come on, let's go.
Pass the buck.
Good call! Okay, so where are you guys? Are you guys?
We're heading back where they went,
To the tavern.
tavern.
Awesome. Okay, Sister Daia, what are you doing?
Oh, I was beelining it back to the inn tavern thing.
To the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah, to that place last time.
Okay, all right. And you have the invitation.
Letter.
Have you pulled it out and read it?
No. No, I have not read it. Getting really tired of Strahd. Like, just showing up out of nowhere. This time he took the cake because he actually showed up. So even
You like
though,
walked through these.
yeah, I know.
It was a moonlight
even though I was a little snarky with him, interior wise, freaking completely out.
Right.
So I'm beelining. I'm just doing that. The
Fast
little
walk.
Martian walk.
Yes.
All the way back to the tavern. And as I get there, I'm just gonna. Is it old-fashioned tavern doors?
Sure.
Saloon.
Yeah, saloon.
It's
not a saloon, it's a tavern.
Not a
It's a tavern,
saloon
sorry,
door.
tavern.
It's a tavern door that can be closed and locked.
Okay. So I'm gonna fling the doors wide open, just look around. Do I see any of my party?
Yeah, you see Pedrito.
That's right over there.
Oh,
I mean,
me too.
he's big.
Yeah.
Keep him iron on, yeah. And he's like, at the table, because he's big and the table's small.
I'm drinking some ale.
JJ. So just I take a look at him, and I rush to the bar. How much is a drink?
So
I think it was a silver for like a pint or something like that.
So you go to the bar and you see a young man. He's probably in his late 30s. His name is Milivoj. You met him earlier, but you have not really been introduced to him. But he's got very sort of pale skin, as most Barovians do. He's got kind of like, I'll show you a picture. His hair is black.
GQ.
Yeah,
He's
he's
GQ.
very handsome.
For Barovia.
Yeah, but his hair is black. It's straight. It's almost got like a kind of a blue purple tint to it. It's very pretty, you know. And as I mentioned to Pedrito, this tavern has ravens everywhere. Like they are.
Inside?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Alive ravens or
Yes.
there's
yeah,
gotta be crap
We got
everywhere.
those
Okay.
last week.
which is strange because there's not any
Who
dwellings.
Fantastic.
So
Not paying attention to any of that. Like I have not noticed any of that. Just walking up to the bar and asking for alcohol.
okay. So,
Strongest alcohol you got.
oh, welcome. Well, we take great pride in our wines. We have Purple Grape Mash number 3, and that will be 3 copper pieces or a pint of superior Red Dragon Crush, and that'll be 1 silver piece.
Give me however much this buys, and I take a gold piece and slam it down.
So you could get how many silvers and a gold?
10.
Google it.
10. It's somewhere in here.
It's every time.
So and he kind of looks for a moment. He's like, We are running a little bit low on resources, but I'm happy to give you two pints of the strongest stuff up.
2 pints, so that's 2 silver? You said a pint is a silver?
Yeah, he's trying to ration it.
I can't math right now, guys. So that's 8 silver left over.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is out.
You say you have ale? Or
So this tavern takes pride in its wines.
oh, okay, got it.
Yes.
But it's not as strong as that red dragon thing, right?
Yes, the Red Dragon Crush wine for 1 silver piece.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna. Did he give it to me?
Yes, and because you guys are all staying at the inn, Irina took care of that. You guys are all you can have hot meat soup and fresh bread with no additional charge.
Okay.
Like you get fed because you're staying.
Oh, okay.
So slam the gold down. He gives
That's
me
what I'm eating.
Yep.
He gives me 2 pints. Gives me 8 silver back.
Yes.
I toss a silver back at him, and I go directly to the table where I saw Orn.
Yeah.
Say,
Okay.
and I just immediately I down the first one,
Okay.
slam that down, and then just sit there shaking, staring at the second one.
Rough day.
You have no idea. I slowly take out my thing, the letter, and put it right in front of him. Go right back to oh yeah, I have it
What's
right.
that?
By the way, this would have the seal of Strahd on the letter.
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet, so just I
Got
haven't
it.
opened it. Just you take care of that, and I'll take care of this. And I just keep, just literally visibly
Are we at
shaking.
the table yet?
Huh?
Are we at the table yet? Or?
I'm gonna say that you guys are probably walking into the tavern at this
Oh, there's
point.
more
Okay.
ichor coming down, by the way.
Alright,
Just
so we're gonna be in that center table.
Yes.
then. Yeah.
So we're switching then.
I guess so, yeah, because it's gonna be more than us. More.
Grab your partner, do-si-do.
No,
Irina
look out.
Irina would have already gone upstairs to bed, I believe.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is there anyone else in the bar right now?
There is. It's pretty lively compared
Okay.
to the city of Barovia,
Okay.
because people feel safer here.
Okay.
Now you this is something that we covered in the last episode, but you get the feeling that people are not genuinely happy here. That this is kind of like a
Yeah.
We're being-
A
we're kind of
masquerade
forced,
of happiness.
you know. I don't remember if you guys passed the stockades or not, but it's yeah, I don't think you did. But this is obviously very forced. But even within this town, you can tell that this tavern is a lot more relaxed. People seem to be genuinely like this work week sucked. We're just here to have some
Normal
drinks."
tavern.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
relatively.
It's
normal.
TGIF.
Yeah,
Okay.
tavern god.
In frothiness. Frothy drink.
Okay, so are you guys going straight to the table, or are you just?
I order food for myself and a drink.
Okay, fantastic.
I'm gonna eat the beet stew. So.
Yeah. So you guys are brought over. The woman that brings it out, she's very pretty. She also has long, straight black hair. Again with that sheen, but this is the wife of the bartender. This is like they have the same color hair, but they're not related.
That we know of. This could be.
They're not related.
Thurman.
As far as we know. So anyway, so what are we doing?
Oh, I'm still shaking, staring at my
Shaking.
drink after downing the first one.
So I'm eating, but then I reach for the letter that Sister Daia slammed on the table.
What you got there?
And Sister Daia just slammed this on the table. She's looking rather frazzled.
Are y'all discussing this out in the open?
Well, we're just,
I haven't opened it yet. I haven't said what it is.
yeah.
It's not like we're shouting. I mean, there's probably-
Exactly.
It's just
Right,
lively,
but
right?
you are surrounded by ravens. You are surrounded by people,
Mhm.
and earshot is like if you're just talking in a kind of a hushed voice.
In a lively tavern, like you said.
In a lively tavern, but I think it's within 10 within 10 feet, people can hear you. So
Well, then they can definitely hear us.
Okay. Well,
Then I use druid craft to make sounds around us, so it's a little more difficult to hear us.
okay, so you're trying to cover up your.
What we're saying, yes.
What is it that you're doing? I'm trying to. Does it mute you or does it create sound?
It creates sound.
Okay,
White noise?
Yeah, she's trying to make white noise. Yeah.
what's it sound like?
Little bird's farting.
There we go.
uh,
There's birds up there. It sounds like birds farting.
birds farting.
Oh.
Nice.
That's
Okay, that's good. Oh, shit.
Great.
Does it sound like tweet tweet as well?
Tweeting.
Why
No,
not?
more like toot toot.
Toot toot. Oh, toot toot.
Choo-choo.
We're off to a great start. Okay, so all right.
Okay.
So
Poor little you.
Okay, well, you need some time to calm down. I see you're holding on to your drink, your second drink. Yeah.
Well, you know how she likes to drink.
It's actually the first time you guys see me drink that much that quick.
Yeah.
No, you drink those bottles of wine before the town.
That wasn't all me, by the way.
That was all.
That
And we
was
broke one,
all
didn't
you.
We broke one.
You broke one and then drank the
No.
other one. We had.
Broke two.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, really?
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Broke two,
Okay.
down one.
And you're holding it up?
Yeah, I was eyeing it. Of course, it's sealed.
So
Right?
I grab it, not out of your hand, but I go, maybe not here. Put it back down on the table.
Okay. I'll put it facing down so the seal doesn't. It's covered.
okay,
And just put it in between us. And I just
Then I push it back away from me.
okay.
I'll take it.
so we just push the envelope.
Yep, push the envelope. And now just, again, that one's just.
So
Okay.
you guys enjoy your meal. You enjoy your drinks. Are we?
It makes the sounds of birds.
As one does.
Yes. Don't put me there, right here. I'll steal it. Oh, what's under me?
Sounds
Oh,
like
I'm
wood
sorry,
creaking.
sweetheart.
The birds descend like the TV room.
In the pee 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 pee.
So okay, so you had your meal, your disturbed meal, I guess. Are we hanging around the table? Are we going upstairs? Like, what are we doing?
Well, it's late at night, right? Is it?
It's the early evening.
Or your early evening?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing else to do, so we just arrived here. We had our dinner. I'm just gonna go back to. I mean, is anybody else have anything else to do?
No, I'll take care of my business.
Business? Hey, how about those pies? Have you been able to sell them?
I took care. I got rid of it.
Okay, you got rid of them or you sold them?
I got rid of it.
Okay. Good. Alright, no problem. Well, sorry you couldn't profit from them, so
No,
they're lost.
it served a greater purpose.
Very well. Okay, well.
Now I'm just gonna sit here just chuckling.
God, our TV's off.
He's gotten rid of the
This is
conflict.
not-
It's early evening. It's early evening.
I am going to go see my room. How many rooms do we get?
So
You got 4 rooms?
Do we have 4 rooms?
I think it was 2 rooms
2 rooms, okay.
because there was only 5 of you.
Yeah. No, 3 rooms.
3 rooms. Okay.
It was like 2 on one side,
Let me
and
pull up the
then
map.
yeah, so it was one on the opposite side,
It was.
and then Irina, right?
So
She
it
took-
was that the kind of middle room.
Oh, I see,
It was
yeah.
like here, and then I feel like it was this corner room here.
that one right there. So those 2 rooms over there, and then the other room
Yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah, I believe that was.
Okay.
the situation.
And Irina is by herself.
On the inside room because that one doesn't have any doors.
No,
No
no windows, right?
Yeah, no windows. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's nothing close to it. I mean, as far as the other rooms, and then Just gonna be on the room that is like closest, right? So it'll be that room over there. So I'm just gonna move my guy here, the only one with no color.
So are we
Oh,
all
look
gonna
at that, it
go
works
in
out,
there?
you guys are still downstairs.
Yeah.
So are we all gonna go and discuss this lovely letter in one room?
We need to.
Yes, let's all go.
So actually, I'm starting to unpack and getting my my armor, my shirt. They just barged in.
Okay.
Hey! I just want to get comfortable here. What do you all want?
Sister Daia saw something or something happened.
Okay, so are you guys all in the room now?
We should be.
Yeah.
Okay,
I followed
They
him.
just barged into the room. I was like, fine, I guess we're doing this now.
He's a half-naked Goliath. He's-
Yeah. All right.
Fingers.
Something I've never seen before.
Okay. There you go. Everybody in there.
All right. Are we? I mean, so this room is on the second floor, so there are 2 windows. So are we taking any precautions? Or are we just? I'm just asking.
I'm trying to see what I have because I could have sworn I had something, but I don't think I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's okay. I mean, you guys are pretty. You know, there's glass pane. It's not like the windows are open. You know.
Mhm.
So just, what would you like to do?
Okay. I'll just sit on the table and say, okay, so what do you all want to talk about? But this letter? What, Sister Daia?
Sister Daia got this letter. Where'd she get it from?
Okay.
Well, it's got the seal of Strahd
Right.
on the back.
It's
And
got
then,
Strahd steel on it. Want to tell us
So you're
something?
telling me now? Okay.
Yeah, we're talking to you, yeah.
I thought you were just in general. He gave it to me. He, the big he, gave it to me.
You talked to him.
I saw him. He walked next to me.
I thought this
This
town was
place is-
safe from
It's
him.
not safe.
you hear a snicker in the back of your mind.
And I can guarantee you, everything we're saying is being heard by him. From now on, I feel like that's the best course of action for us to think. Any plan, anything, just assume he's listening.
I want to break the seal and see what it is. This gift he's given Sister Daia.
You do it. I'm not touching.
You want to read it?
Yeah, we're going. Fine.
My friends, I know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. I'm really trying to read this cursive. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von
Zarovich.
Zarovich. So, he wants to meet us.
Where?
So is
This castle.
is he going to
At the castle.
have us for dinner, or does he want us to have dinner with
With
him?
us.
You mentioned
Good
civilized. Seems like a formula.
Civilized for who?
Not for you, obviously. What do y'all think?
When do we have to reply? Say.
Does not. There is no RSVP either.
And how do we?
How do we reply?
Correct.
Like I said, chances are he's listening. You want to reply? Let's try something. Reply to him now. Well, no. You guys decide. See what happens.
Maybe he'll send us another carriage.
Very well. Do we
Let's
want
go.
to-
Let's
You
go
know, when we
see
get some
what's
rest
about.
first,
Okay,
we've
but
already
wait.
eaten, so
Yeah.
Yeah, let's rest for the day.
tonight.
Okay. So we can rest, and then we'll meet him tomorrow.
We'll go meet downstairs in the morning, make a game plan.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry to burst in. We need to get this taken care of.
Okay. Very well.
So, but you can do it during the long rest.
So, what are we doing, Simon?
So how are you guys rooming up? Are you doing boys and girls, or are you...
I'm already in this room.
Well, there's
I don't
only
care.
one girl. Oh yeah.
With what's her face is whatever.
Sister.
Sister Daia.
Oh, no,
that's Sister
Irina?
Daia, Irina.
Oh, Irina? Yeah, you can room with her.
Yeah, I'm rooming with her.
Okay.
3 rooms.
Is there any stone wall in these rooms?
Yeah, this is...
I'm gonna take the first hour to prepare a spell.
So, okay, hold on. Who's in what room? You're
Oh,
with
that's right.
Irina.
If I get a room, I'm going in it by myself. If I
Okay.
can.
So
If
you're
not,
gonna
someone-
have, so you're gonna have the room next to.
Yeah.
Rem. Okay.
Okay, so then Iron
So
On and
this is-
Sister Daia, or...
I guess.
I don't care who I'm with.
Well, if you're already in this room,
You're doing
gonna
something
stay?
first before you go. I mean, you can come
Well, whatever room I'm in, I'm just gonna take 1 hour to prepare one
Okay,
spell,
go ahead.
and then
I'm
I'll
like-
tell you what I'm gonna do.
Fine. I'm just going to just go to bed.
Me too.
Like,
Okay.
Sweet, sweet Roger.
Sweet strawberries. Okay. What are you doing, Sister Daia?
I'm preparing a spell called Meld into Stone. And I'm gonna choose the stone wall in whatever room I end up with. And I'm literally gonna meld into the wall for the next 7 hours.
You know you have your teddy bear, too.
Right, but I don't wanna be seen. Everything I have comes into, and I can actually cast spells on myself. So if you count that, I'll also use it.
Okay.
And it's literally, I can do it for 8. Let me read it real quick. You step into a stone object or surface, object, large enough to fully contain your body, melding yourself and all the equipment you carry with the stone for the duration. Using your movement, you step into the stone at a point you can touch. Nothing of your presence remains visible or otherwise detectable by non-magical senses. While merged with the stone, you can't see what occurs outside it, and any wisdom perception checks you make to hear sounds outside it are made with disadvantage. You remain aware of the... Anyways, I remain aware of passages of time I can use spells on myself. I'm just don't want to be out in the open tonight. So I meld into the stone and I activate my little...
Is that the spell slot, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so-
it's the
yeah,
end of
yeah,
the night,
that's a
so I'll
long
regain
rest,
it,
so.
so...
Okay.
so I'm there, just getting comfortable. I see her, and all of a sudden I see her go, and just like, what's happened here? It's like, Daia? I go to the wall,
Yeah.
like tap it.
I can hear him.
You okay there?
It doesn't say if I can talk back. It just says I can't see.
Think that you can talk back.
It's like, I'm in here.
Okay, so this was you. This wasn't.
This was me.
Okay.
I just don't want to be out there.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go back to bed. So.
Fine.
Fine.
Very, very short, concise.
Good night.
answers. Just very, yeah. And then I obviously activate the
Right. Whatever.
Weird, man.
Me?
No, I'm saying you. No, you're saying she's so
like-
weird.
God, this is
You
full
wanna
of
come
surprises.
Beat on the wall.
That's what we'll call it.
You want to go in there, beat on the wall?
No, I'm with what's her face.
Okay.
I'm not there.
Arena?
Yes.
Are you doing anything before bed?
I'm going to bed.
You're just going straight to
Stroke
bed.
the golden rod for a little bit. And then...
Oh my god.
By the way, 1 hour before.
I am going to
Is this why
regret
you wanted to
Yep.
be by yourself?
I can't believe you gave that to him and explained it out. 1 hour before it spell ends, I'll switch my spell slots.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't believe you didn't think that was gonna happen.
I broke the dungeon master.
No, the moment she said that to you, I was like, I don't think she thought that one through.
Nope, didn't think it through. Not one bit. Oh my god. Alright, so Michelle, as you go into your room, it's a very soft knock because you're assuming that Irina's asleep because she just said she's gonna go to bed. She is not asleep. She is up. She's got books kind of put out. She's got a journal that she's working in. She's like looking at maps and stuff like that. She is trying to figure out what her next steps are going to be. So she comes in, she kind of acknowledges you, but she's very like deep into whatever. So what are we doing?
Do you need help with anything? What are you studying?
just trying to figure out what my next steps are going to be. I know that most everyone that cares for me wanted me here for my safety, but you know, we have some budget, but it's not going to last forever. I'm gonna have to figure out what my next steps are. And I just don't think anywhere within the mist is going to be really truly safe from Strahd. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I think you're right. How is there a way to get you outside the mist?
The only ones who can come and go freely are the Vistani. They do not welcome those who are non-Vistani. And I truly don't know if they're allowed to go back and forth because they serve Strahd, or I don't know what that relationship is, but I can't risk even asking them. I've heard that there might be some, and there have been many insurgents against Strahd. None have been successful, but I don't know. I can't really think that far ahead right now. I have to figure out what am I gonna make a new life here? Like what is my next? She's very stressed out. You can see that, you know. And she's also probably grieving the loss of her father, you know.
Right.
So
Do you think getting with the clerics here, think they could help you?
I'm not really religious, to be perfectly honest. But I did speak with the tavern keeper earlier. He seems to be very kind, and his wife and his family seem to be very kind. And I think maybe tomorrow I will ask if he will allow me to work here for a time, so that perhaps I can have room and board, but that I can also begin to actively to try to figure out what my next. At least it would buy me some time, maybe.
Is there a way to put the rooms that you had in the other house here to hopefully stop Strahd from entering?
Oh, the runes.
runes.
I would have to ask if one of the priests from the Sun Lord's Church could come. And, that's something that was done specifically by the father in Ethiopia. I'm not certain that I even know the clerics here, so I'd have to see, but you know. Although this tavern does seem to be pretty safe. People seem to be in much better spirits, but it's, you know, whatever the case may be, I am still fully aware that we are all living in a curse. I don't know how to break it. I don't know how I don't know if anybody does, but I have to keep trying.
Do you need any help with your studying? Is there something I can help you find?
And she kind of thinks for a minute. Not really. I don't think there's anything that but
Do you mind if I
Perhaps you-
stay in your rooms just in case something happens?
oh, of course, you're more than welcome to. Where did you come from, Thurwin?
I came from the village way off.
What is it like outside of Barovia?
Much different. The colors are brighter. You can see the sun. And you can go to the ocean and see many things. Go out to the forest, walk around, noticed all the animals. The plants, the trees.
She kind of thinks in quiet contemplation. Begins to
The fields,
Close
the
her
valleys,
books.
the mountains.
her books as she's listening to you. That sounds nice. One day you can return to that. Like I'm gonna go. Got a lot to think. Do you know what you and your party are doing tomorrow?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna try to look for work, so perhaps we'll meet tomorrow in the evening to discuss what we've discovered. Good night, Thurman.
Good night.
Okay. Morning comes. If you need to reset your spells, do your long rest. If you need to, whatever it is you need to do, go ahead and do it now. So, it's morning. The rest has been pretty good. You all had a decent dreamless sleep. Nothing seemed to bother you beyond normal in Barovia. I mean, there's always that kind of sense of just being watched, generally speaking. But you don't really know what to make of it. So, but you get pretty good sleep. What are we doing?
I'm
Still
still,
in
You still, I wake
you still
up,
stoned?
so,
Yes, I'm still stoned.
so, you know, I get up and like, and I remember, it's like, wait a minute. So I start, you know, tapping different parts of the secret.
Have a good night.
Yeah, did you? In there?
She slept like a rock.
Like a rock.
Did I really? Sorry.
Wow!
Sorry.
Wow! Yes, I slept like a rock.
Sorry, babe.
What
Wow!
can she say? You're welcome.
I'm so sorry.
Slept like a rock, Aaron.
Okay.
Great minds.
Good.
And you don't
Good
wanna
for you.
smell what the rock is cooking.
You don't want to eat what the rock is cooking.
Very well. So,
Like a rock.
No dreams?
no, nothing. I was so tired. And I'm glad, you know, I decided to go to bed early. So, as far as the plan goes, I don't know what Irina is going to do. We brought her here, and I don't know if she wants to stay in this inn, go somewhere else. As far as what we're doing, guess we decided last night we were going to answer the letter.
Who answered? Who said that? Answered the letter? Was it you or you? It's like, yeah, let's just go.
Me,
Darwin.
but I'm not in the room yet.
No, I know you're not. I know
No, but that was last night.
last night.
That
We
was
were
last
listening. I'm gonna. Don't you think that Thurwin wanting to go back to the castle after the last time we went that quickly, like yes, let's go, is a little weird.
Everything is weird here. So, I mean, if you got the letter, what do you think?
Well, I downed 2 pints of God knows what that was
Yeah.
last night, so I'm a little flustered. I don't want to leave the party, but I don't know. It's a little weird to have someone in our party so quickly want to go back to Strahd's castle. And here's my thing: he's been bothering me for a while now, and I don't feel comfortable. Why would she want? I mean, he's come to me. Has he come to you?
No.
Think he's come to her? Like, you think he's gotten her?
She hasn't said anything.
She's seen weird, strange.
She's weird all the time. So define weird for Thurwin.
I don't know.
She's the
Maybe Strahd wants or something or other. Asks you to come to dinner, and you go, yes. Really, that's a little weird.
But he didn't contact her that I know.
No, you're right. I'm telling you. I'm being honest. He contacted me
Correct.
with the card, letter.
Okay. So if you don't want to, you know, for us to go, then let's talk about it. And
I don't want to leave the group. Feel safer with the group.
okay. Well,
I'm not against going. I just don't see it being okay to just jump on board
okay.
that quickly.
Good. Let's go ask her.
Where are you guys going?
I guess we're going to the room.
With Irina?
Well, no, first I'm gonna go to the room. I'm thinking, well, Irina's by herself, right? So I'm gonna go to the room next to ours. Okay. morning.
Brenton stroking his rod.
Yes, what?
Good morning. I'm just wondering if you were awake.
I'm awake.
Good. Do you want breakfast?
Breakfast. Yes, breakfast will be great. Meet you down there.
You okay in there?
I'm great. Everything's good.
God, everybody's just not in their right sense.
Nuts? Who said nuts?
What was it next? I didn't say
Nuts
that.
in here.
Fine. Okay,
Listen.
let's go.
While I was taking care of some young orphans in the nunnery, this happened. Sometimes they need a little time to themselves. Let's go downstairs.
Okay. Well,
You're the one getting your rocks off over there.
let's check on Arena. So we just go. Morning.
Good morning.
Oh,
Oh.
you're there.
Irina is gone. She is not in the room right now.
Well, I mean, I'm knocking on the door.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just kind of letting you know because
Yeah.
you would have woken up and she would have been up, gone.
Gone.
You would have, yeah.
Okay.
But the bed is made. It doesn't seem like she left in a hurry. You know, it doesn't seem like she was taken by force.
Therwin, Sister Daia and I are going to go downstairs. And we're gonna go downstairs for breakfast.
Door flies open. Okay.
Are you decent?
Yes.
Oh, gee.
Morally?
Ambiguous.
Okay.
Hair's going everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a hag!
Yeah, I thought we killed it.
Come on, let's go.
wait.
Start skipping down the hall.
Okay, but wait. Where's
I
Arena?
think she's gone.
She's gone. She left
When?
sometime in the night,
No, it was earlier in the morning.
early in the morning.
Remember, she told you she was going to get up and try to find a job.
Yeah, she was
so
going to get up and
she's,
take
you know.
and find a job.
Oh, okay.
And she was going to talk to the tavern keeper because him and his
Okay.
wife are awesome.
Good. Let's go downstairs. Maybe she's down there.
Oh.
Let's have breakfast.
As you're coming down the staircase, just roll a general perception check for me.
All of us are just in.
No, just Federico,
Just me. Perception.
because you're so
That's
perceptive.
gotta be muted.
9.
9. It's tavern. It's morning.
Smells like
I
beer
look-
and bad decisions.
Yeah, and I look around.
There's less birds than there was, but there's still a couple that are like.
Okay, so I was looking for birds and see what.
Yeah,
They're just perched there. They're not.
like
doing
they're just kind of like doing raven stuff.
raven stuff. Okay.
They're ravening around.
They're rave in it.
They're raving.
The raving.
Had you told us about your patron at all yet?
No. It was a brief question.
And we never got to
No.
it.
Okay, you go on down, and of course, Milivosh is kind of cleaning up from last night and kind of wiping everything down, straightening up the tables and everything like that. Oh, good morning, travelers. Sleep well?
Yeah, some of us slept like rocks.
Breakfast?
Breakfast, yes. So it's the same from last night. It's
Beet soup.
Leftovers.
I'm walking down. Ooh, beet soup.
It's not the only thing beat.
I cast speak with animals and tell the ravens good morning.
Is that a spell or is that
Yeah.
a cantrip? Okay.
No, it's a spell.
She
She's
always
well.
spells so
Already burning a possessed
Love
block.
it, love it.
Just like Thurwin.
So whenever you do that, do you just talk to the animals? Do they talk back?
Yeah, they talk back.
Okay.
It's speak with animals. It's you gauge the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration, which is 10 minutes.
Okay. So you get varying responses back. So most of them are cheerful, good morning, because they are birds.
Mhm.
Some of them are like very animalistic in nature. Like you kind of, animals, they're not dumb, but they have like a baseline of emotion.
Mhm.
But then some of them are very almost intelligent, a little bit more human.
I tried to
So-
get one of the more intelligent ones to come down and eat food with me.
A smaller raven kind of hops down and he kind of comes to the table and he notices your silverware and he kind of starts playing with it. To which Milivosh comes over and he kind of like grabs it from the underbreast, kind of flaps its wings. He goes, off the table. Off the table. No.
Leave him
No,
alone.
he's not trying to hurt him. He's just removing him off the table. So.
Aw,
Like
he was my birdie friend.
So wait a minute, I've been trying to call these birds for a while, and one just showed up in front of you?
Yeah.
What did
Don't
you do?
mind the birds, really. And so he kind of throws the small one, and it just kind of like catches wing and kind of takes off again to the rafters.
Yeah.
So, and you notice it kind of flies over to another smaller raven. These are definitely adolescent birds. They're not full grown. They
Right.
kind of start squawking at each other, kind of like picking and play fighting, you know.
So I go over there, sit on the floor, and try to get him to come back down with me again.
They're not gonna come back down, but it looks very cute. But he kind of notices as you guys are sitting around and you're kind of working with the birds and eating your breakfast. He mentions Irina, the redhead that came in with you last night. She's at the kitchen with my wife, Danica. I just wanted you guys to know, just in case you wanted to go looking for her. So she's there.
Good. Good to know that.
Good.
Huh?
Are y'all gonna take care of her? Is she gonna be working here?
Well, we're gonna try it. She is the daughter of a burgomaster, so I don't think she's done very much labor in her life. But if she's willing to try, then we're willing to see how things go. So
Give her a chance.
we're just gonna see. So that's where we're at today. So yeah. So
While I'm playing with the ravens, I ask them what the news is.
the ravens.
Yes.
Are you asking a specific one or?
Just all of them in general. Hey guys, what's the news? What have you seen today?
Does it last for like an hour? Or?
No, it lasts for 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes, okay. So you're kind of communicating back and forth, and you're getting kind of varied responses of intelligence. But dead witches, 3 dead witches, no more pies, you get different calls of men in the stockade, donkey masks. You get different hints, but a lot of it doesn't make sense. It's like, ooh, shiny. Like that's
Right,
kind of
that's the mentality.
yeah. So
I try to get them to tell me a little more about the men in the donkey mask in the stockade.
you can hear kind of the squawkish laughter. These were obviously people that have tried to go against the burgomaster's trying to kind of go against his philosophy of these are people that have tried to stop his festivals or have gone against him politically or tried to overall go against him. So they usually just get locked up in the stockades or they get dragged off to his house. Yep.
So I go skipping back to the table. So do y'all want to go have fun with Strahd, or do y'all want to go check out that mansion over there?
Before
You're doing this in front of just them, or are you doing it in front of? I keep getting this guy's name wrong. Sorry.
No, just them.
Milivosh. Okay.
So before we go, so why do you want to go back to Strahd so quickly?
I want to go look at his books and see if I can find information about the keys.
Oh, so you want more keys?
Yeah, I want more keys.
Okay. What are you looking for in keys?
I'm sorry?
What are you looking for in keys?
I'm looking for the one key.
The one key?
The one key that will open them all.
Ah.
Some religious thing?
It's a tale by halflings everywhere. that there is the key that will open everything, and you will be the one.
Do you think Strahd would have that key or a book about it?
Well,
What makes you
I
think
wanna
you
find
would?
it.
But remember, we went to the castle and did not end well. We had to flee there rather quickly, so.
Yeah, but I got my Mace of Terror from there, so there's probably some treasures to be found there.
And she found a teddy bear that likes us.
Try, that's what we
And you found a straw in the box.
And a Strahd in the box.
That's it.
Look! He dances!
Yes, I remember.
Didn't the Toy Story here make that?
Blinksies? Yes.
Yeah, Blinksies.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go investigate that before we get out of here.
Okay.
Did we go over there already, or did we pass by?
You passed by
Hi.
Blinksies, but you didn't go in. Yeah.
Maybe we should go ask him a thing or two about Strahd, since he seems to be a...
And don't
Customer.
forget, there's that mansion over there that they were saying dragons were at, or the dragon mansion.
dragon.
Well, if we really haven't decided yet, or I don't know if we have, if we're going back to, we're going to accept the invitation. So
We need to
what
get
do you
prepared.
think?
We need to prepare ourselves if we do.
Sure. But prepare for what? We don't know. Problem.
Seems to be offering us some kind of olive branch or meet and greet. And he's already come to Sister Daia, apparently.
Several times.
Several times.
So,
Yesterday was the first time in person, but you've been there when he's touched my cheek and spoken to me.
He touched your
so
cheek.
he has
By
a
the waterfall.
Well, then he just must like you a lot.
Yeah.
I wish he didn't.
what's this?
So there is an olive branch. Maybe we should explore that possibility. Want to be careful.
As you guys are talking, Pedrito, you have kind of noticed that this tavern has like an interesting feel to it. Something catches your eye behind the bar. There's like several bottles that are kind of put up there and very few decorations, but a lot of it is just kind of like these upcycled festival decorations that you see something that's vaguely familiar. It's like a different flavor, like it's because like a regional variation.
Okay.
But it's a plain white porcelain mask that is surrounded by black feathers on both sides.
Okay. So as we're chatting,
It's
talking,
it's
that's
just
when I
it's
said-
not like in a place of prominence. It's like kind of set back,
Yeah.
as if it's meant to be seen, but it's like
This is behind the bar.
Hidden
Yeah.
in plain sight.
hidden in plain sight.
Got it.
You wouldn't think anything of it unless you knew what it was.
Okay. So as we were talking, I noticed it, and I tell, okay, what do you just give me a moment? I need to ask the barkeep something.
Milovic?
Milovoj.
Milovoj.
It's spelled Milivoj.
Milovoj, okay. So I approached the bar.
And as you approach the bar, the two little ravens that were playing with the silverware, he's got two of them that are kind of on the bar. He's scolding them, some about trying to pick up glass bottles and carry them, and obviously they're breaking things, and so it's creating a mess, and so he's definitely scolding them, to which they squawk back, of course.
Okay, so I approach and I see this like, excuse me,
Yes.
Milovoj, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry to interrupt your discussion here with two ravens.
He kind of like, oh wait, boys, just go, and so they both fly
Just
away.
fly off.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that about?
Just raven shiny things. Anyway, what can
Oh,
I do
okay.
for you?
Hey, I was just noticing here, I I wouldn't say decoration, but I noticed that you have something here that interests me. It's a white mask that you have in your possession. I just want to know more about it.
Oh, it's you know, a relic from a time long before Barovia was under the curse. She was our god of death, a goddess of death. She's often called the Raven Queen. We keep it around for sentiment.
Sentimental.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you come into possession of it?
You ask a lot of questions for a traveler.
That's my second question. It's just an item that I noticed that I'm interested.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. 16.
16. And what was the question?
How did you come into possession?
It's been in my family for a long time. It's been in this bar as long as the town has been here, I believe. I mean, looking at it, it's quite old. It's not like it's a new thing or recently crafted. And like I said, it definitely is something that you would recognize, but it is a definite regional variation. The feathers are not as long as you would normally see. They're kind of short and stubby and kind of put around. And normally to you, this would be like a smooth mask, whereas you could tell that this has obviously been almost handcrafted with clay and kind of like smoothed over, like handmade. Like this is definitely not, you know what it is, but it's not well presented.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So it's been in your family for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And you say this represents the Raven Queen?
I mean, as best as I can tell, I'm no cleric, but
Okay. Do you know where to get more information about this Raven Queen? I mean, I see you have ravens everywhere.
pests, really.
Pests.
But I mean, as town goes and much of Barovia, the Sun Lord is the all-knowing God, I suppose, even though we haven't seen the sun in 9,000 years, but you know, it's just what it is.
No. Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
He's not super helpful. He's very like,
Yeah.
you're a traveler, I don't know you, like
I'm
you're
getting
asking
by.
a lot of questions.
Really bad. Okay. Well, thank you. I just wanted to see if there was any other significance, but it appears to be just it's been there and it will be there.
Perhaps. Do you know, is there a reason that you were looking at it?
Well, I myself know a little bit of the Raven Queen. Just because I've heard stories. Right? And it's something that interests me, and that's why it caught my attention, caught my eye. But if it's something that has been in your family, you know, I'll respect that. You know, it's just that I want to learn more about it. And but if it's just something that it's been like that forever, then there's not much more you can give me then.
Not a lot. Although I will ask, you and your companions, are traveling adventurers? Are we mercenaries?
No, nothing like that. You know, we do work that is needed, but we don't necessarily pursue anything that is too risky, or you know, we don't pursue to harm anybody. But of course, you know, we're open to any work that needs to be done. Do you have anything that needs to be done?
Well, it would be risky. I have. There has been a holdup in our latest shipment of wine. The wine that we serve here is all made by my family. And there was supposed to be a shipment come in. We're running low. We're having to ration a little bit more than we would like to.
Yes.
But if you're looking for work, I'm willing to offer room and board if you're willing to go and find out what happened to my shipment.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea, because, I mean, I don't know how long we're going to stay here, but, it's always good to have, some place to come back home. I will briefly discuss it with my team, my companions, and, see if something that we can help.
Very cool. Very good.
Okay, and I just go back to the table and I say, sorry guys, I was just striking out a conversation with Milana Vic, and
By the way, I am so sorry.
Mhm.
Milovage is the wrong
Milovage.
name for him.
oh,
The keeper's name, the barkeeper's name is Erwin. I'm so
Erwin,
sorry.
Erwin.
Milovage is one of the boys that were with the priest yesterday, Father
Oh.
Lucian.
Okay, Erwin is so much easier. Okay.
I'm sorry. There's so much going on, and this page is crammed together. But I'm sorry.
Okay.
Erwin.
So Erwin.
Erwin is the barkeep.
Pages stuck together?
There's
Problem.
huh?
Pages stuck together?
Go stroke your rod.
That's how the pages got straight.
Don't ask me. Moving on.
So I was just talking to Erwin, and he offered us a job in exchange for room and board.
Okay.
How much does it pay?
Room and board. Wake up.
We didn't discuss all the details, like for how long, but basically what he needs is somebody to see what's happening to his shipment of wine.
You sure your sister Daia didn't drink it all?
I guess.
It was pretty good wine. You did get the good
It
stuff.
was good?
Last
Okay.
night he did. So.
Good. I mean, I know we're still up in the air about responding to Strahd, but this is an option that will give us room and board here.
And he didn't give us a date, so
Correct.
I'm assuming this is an open invitation.
Yes. We'll play like that. So going back to the letter and the invitation, have we decided what we want to do or not to do?
If we're gonna go, we should go. Secretly keeping that part I don't say out loud, that's just me.
Yeah.
I'm in no rush to go get my butt kicked again, but we do need to respond eventually.
Well,
If you want to find out what this wine meant, I'm up to it.
but in this scenario, we were being invited.
Right.
Yeah,
Like any good trap.
Sure.
you don't invite people to a trap, at least I don't.
Yes, you do. Pull an ambush.
That's an ambush on a trap.
I don't trust anybody half the time, so.
Okay,
That's-
so you're not too fond on going back.
I'm hesitant, but we should go and see what he needs.
Oh, okay, but you're hesitant. Sister Daia is hesitant. Everyone really wants to go.
Yeah, we have to hold Therwin back.
Either that or take me to the.
What did we ever do with the horse and carriage? I forgot.
I think let's assume that they're at the stable.
They're in the
Okay,
stable.
they're in the
Yeah.
state. So we still have our own horse and carriage because we
Yes.
bought that.
You do. You have your own horse.
Well, I do because I bought that. So
Yeah.
Right.
Well, so
let's see what this wine went for the guy. I mean, we've already stayed in this inn once
Well, Irina has covered at least for a
Right.
week of room and board, so
tonight or for the last night.
for a week she
Very
should
well.
pay for a week.
so that's actually just very well. This affair with Strahd should be just short. It's just a meeting. So let's find out what this is, and then we can take care of the wine situation.
Okay.
Or do you want to do the wine before we do the story?
No, let's not whine about it.
So as you guys are discussing this, Brenton feels kind of a coldness in the back of his mind. You're not really sharing this with everyone, but you do hear a voice that says, "Really, if I wanted you dead, I would have already killed you. I really just do want to."
I chuckle.
What's that?
Nothing. Something.
Very well. So, I guess we can say Strahd. Very well. We'll meet. Those are fireworks.
I didn't know if your stomach was upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought something was rubbing on the wall.
Just relax, because Annie's not freaking out.
Anyway,
He's up here.
so Strahd, if you can hear us, here. If you can hear us, then we accept your invitation.
Is this a seance?
I think he's just talking.
I'm just,
Oh,
Sister Daia said that.
We should
We
try
can-
something. I think he's paying attention all the time.
Correct. So send us a sign that you are listening. Look around at the ravens under the table.
Your alphabet soup spells out.
The beats forward.
Do I see anything?
Nothing. I mean, you're sitting in the tavern, no, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't really see anything.
Okay.
Well, if he's gonna send another carriage, I'm thinking we have to be outside, guys.
Well, we
Or
know
we
one.
could take.
But I don't know if they're gonna be able to come into this town.
We know where there is a carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have mine, and we know where the castle is.
Okay.
No, do we actually?
You do know where it is. You've been there before.
So-
You passed it on the way here.
Do we want to take our own ride there? That way,
That way
if
we
we
can-
want to leave, we gotta ride out.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's take our carriage
Take our
and
carriage.
head that way.
Good. Very well.
Okay.
We go to the stables, we get the horses, and we get the carriage hooked up again.
All right. Are you guys telling Irina before you go, or are you just?
It's best we don't tell Irina.
No.
If she knew we were in school.
Well, we're just going to let her know that we will be back later. We'll just go into
We'll
the
be
town.
back in a couple of days.
Couple days. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's spend the night at Strahd's.
We
Oh,
get
for
into
dinner.
Matt's house.
I brought my own car for a reason.
So I'll
Doesn't it take about a day to get there?
When we looked at the map, it looked like we could get from Barovia to Valaki within like 6-8 hours, right? But less.
Something like that.
But less if you're on and you pass by the castle. It's probably going to take
Okay.
maybe 3 hours to get
Okay.
there.
Oh, I was thinking it was some day to get there.
No, okay.
I don't know.
So we'll hop on the horse and carriage. Actually, we tell Irina,
You want to be a horse?
we'll be
Is
back.
that
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll just take
Save
care of
that.
a few things around town. Nothing.
Just in case y'all shove me in a barrel again, I can bite somebody's
She's
face off.
struggling in the kitchen while you go. She's obviously never worked a day in her life.
Okay. Well, keep at it.
She is out of her element, but she's doing it every single day she
Good.
can.
We'll be back.
Hey, well,
Builds character.
just be safe. She's got like
We're
flour.
going out for cigarettes.
Everything's not going well.
Okay.
So, as you guys are getting ready to leave town, some of your guard buddies that you've seen, they kind of like wave, but they also let you know once these gates close for the night, they don't open back up. So,
You sure about that?
huh?
You sure about that?
At sundown.
Once the gates close for the night, we let no one in.
Okay.
Period. So, and that's at the behest of the Burgermeister. You could, I'm not gonna lose my head for your sake, Yeah. So.
Very well.
All right. So you gather your things. I'm gonna say at this point because you guys have been talking and you've been gathering your horse and tack and everything like that. It's probably about midday.
Oh, okay.
So at this point,
So we should hurry up then.
so.
Very well. So we go to see.
I mean, you are aware that he is a vampire, and you know that they do sleep during the day, so you know.
By the time we
Yes.
get there, it'll be evening.
Yeah.
Exactly,
So,
but I wanna be like close to sundown, I don't
Yeah,
wanna be caught out there.
Yeah.
At
You,
night.
you don't want to be like too early or too late.
Yeah, exactly.
I go up to Sister Daia and go, I have some holy water. You need some?
I don't want to burn the spell. I've got my own thing. I think you might need that more than.
Do you need some or not?
Can you use them?
I give him a vial of holy water.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good.
I'm gonna cast flame on her. Just keep messing with her.
You cast flame on her.
No.
Do you really?
No.
Oh, okay. It's like, okay. So, as promised in the letter, it is a safe passage. It's uneventful. Nothing seems to chase you. Nothing seems to. You're not followed down any false paths. You don't encounter any questionable anything really. And you get to the bridge where it kind of forks off, and you do see.
Bridges.
Huh?
Ooh, bridge.
Oh my
Oh, no,
It is the same bridge, but as before, the horse and carriage are sitting there waiting if it's something that you choose to use.
And we're gonna stay in our own car.
Okay. All right.
All
So,
right. We'll follow. No, well, I guess we'll keep going.
Two glasses of it. D&D Beyond has doubled everything again.
okay.
Oh,
I'm just making sure I only had,
I believe you only had 2 flasks of it because they didn't have that much to sell.
right, alright. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, as you pass by the horse and the black horse and black carriages that you guys saw initially, that you took a ride in, again, the horses kind of turn and look straight into your carriage.
mm-hmm.
You can't really tell what they're looking at other than that they are very intent on your carriage as you move past. Now, are you moving fast? Are you moving slow? Just like an average pace?
However fast this thing will go.
Huh?
We don't. We're not moving too fast that we get there before. Well,
Okay.
it does.
Okay. So, all right. So you guys head on in. As you approach the castle, hold on, let me get.
On the way, I took a short rest so I can get my spell slot back.
Well, it's not that long a drive, is it?
It's about
It's
3 hours.
3 hours.
Okay.
That's enough for a short rest and you to get a spell slot back.
You get a spell slot off of an hour.
Short rest,
Nice.
I think.
I'm gonna read this again because it's been a while since you guys have been to Castle Ravenloft. Thick, cold fog swirls in this courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's main open doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its frame. And let us take a quick break, quick potty break, 5 minutes,
Okay.
and then we'll come back to the table. All right? Welcome back. So you guys have entered the gates of Castle Ravenloft, but you haven't gone inside the castle yet. So you guys didn't make any mention of taking a bath, dressing up.
Oh,
You haven't done any of that, so we're just going in grunge.
Take me as you can.
Very good.
And did we bring formal wear?
We're in town and you got honey. So, I mean, just saying.
no,
No.
Nope.
Very good. Okay.
Julie, no.
Yeah, we didn't want to kind of bring attention to ourselves.
Okay. So, as you enter the center court gate. I didn't do the courtyard yet, but that's okay. Windows, the door is open. The I almost called it a hearse. I don't mean hearse. The you get to the castle courtyard, your horse and carriage kind of comes to the entrance here, comes to a stop.
Okay.
Doesn't appear that there's anybody out waiting for you in the rain immediately. What are we doing? Are we having like a last minute powwow? Like what? Like
Didn't we see the dinner area, the dining area last time we were here?
yes.
It's an invitation. We know where to go. Around here. Here we go.
So, we're getting wet.
Well, you're in the carriage, so I mean.
We're gonna get wet.
Let's go.
Are there any attendants out front to?
No, there's no way.
Not in the rain. You don't see anybody immediately.
Because I'm assuming I was the one driving getting soaked.
Oh, that's right. This was not the self-driving carriage.
Yeah. Y'all, that was too good for you.
I want a fast getaway from Wally.
Which is
Okay.
funny. Coming from you.
Yeah.
It's all
Okay, we're going to enter.
Okay, alright. So you go ahead and enter in. The ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by fluttering torches and iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle is a second set of doors. And as you approach, the second set of doors swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music. As you approach, there is a tall man. This is obviously not Strahd. He has.
Lurch.
Huh?
Lurch.
Ah,
Lurch.
Name Lurch.
Lurch! I heard large. I was
Yeah.
like, I mean, he's tall.
He's not as tall as these two.
Huh?
Is he as tall as these?
No, he's more humanoid, like a medium-sized humanoid
Okay.
male. He has sort of a long blonde hair that's kind of tied back into like a low ponytail.
Man bun.
Huh?
Man bun.
Sort of. Sort of.
Mantail.
He is incredibly attractive, but very, very pale. He steps forward to greet you. Good evening. I am Esther. Welcome to Castle Ravenloft. He kind of looks over all of you. Just from the ones here that have had interactions with Strahd personally, you are highly aware that this man is a vampire. So, but for those of you who have not met Strahd in the flesh, you kind of like, is this a vampire?
Maybe it's the poor lighting and the,
Yeah,
the actual lighting
yeah.
bolts.
So he kind of surveys you. He is dressed impeccably. He wears a long, like purple bluish robe, high neck that kind of comes all the way down. He's dressed very, like his nails are short, clean, just very overall. He definitely takes care of himself.
Okay.
I see that you are not properly dressed for dinner.
There's no mention in the invitation to come dressed.
It is a formal dinner.
This is.
I go up to him and I shake off like a dog because I'm soaking wet. Will you let us in? I'm wet. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. If you would be so kind to follow me, we must make you presentable before we are to see you into the dining. Please follow me. And he
Lead the
is
way.
taking off. Huh?
Lead the way.
So he's actually going to take you upstairs. I did not prepare that map because,
Okay.
like I said, I never know what you people are doing. So He is going to.
I don't know what
I'm
I'm doing.
looking
Expect
around
the
for-
unexpected with us.
I know. I always think I have, and then I don't.
I'm looking around for everything, anything shiny, think Raven, or a key.
Okay.
Oh, shiny.
I mean, it's an old castle with a lot of shiny things in it. I mean, it's you know, but I think for the sake of right now, I would say that you're kind of, not that you're so much afraid as much as you're just kind of like, it's kind of the excitement of, the moment. And so he leads you up into a guest room, and kind of, he comes into the room, and there's another woman. This is from the back. She seems to be a young 15 or 16-year-old girl. This woman is human. She has brown hair and she's dressed very well, but she's dressed in kind of like a kind of a plum colored dress, with dark hair, big gray eyes. You almost feel like you have seen this person before, although you're not sure that you've ever seen this person before.
What did the girl look like that we were looking for?
You don't know, you never asked.
What did the mother look like?
She had kind of gray hair, she kind of cut down in like a low pigtails with big gray eyes. And so you come in and you can see that she's kind of like judging, and she's looking at some outfits that she has had laid out, and she's kind of like thinking, she kind of greets Escher when she comes in. She's very bubbly, like she's just very like excited to be alive.
This is very lively.
She is. I mean, she's like a 15-year-old.
So she's not pale.
She is not. She is human. She is absolutely human. So, we have a guest. I'm so excited. Welcome to Castle Ravenloft.
What was
Yeah.
the town that Mad Mary was at?
What was what?
What was the town Mad Mary was in? Was that Barovia?
Yeah.
Were you from Barovia?
Oh yeah, I'm from Barovia.
Is your mom's name Mary?
Yes.
Your mom's looking for you.
Oh, she's
She's
always looking
very
for me.
afraid.
She's always looking for me. She's never gonna let me grow up, but that's okay. I like it here. I came here on my own, and I'm very happy that they allowed me to stay here. Isn't that right, Escher? He is clearly absolutely annoyed with her.
Do I believe her?
Huh?
Do I believe her?
You can roll an insight check.
So,
You really don't know. She could be telling the truth. She could be under a spell. You really have no idea.
What did you say your name is?
My name is Gertruda,
Gertruda? Okay.
but you can call me Gertie for short.
Oh, okay.
All
That's,
my friends do.
okay.
Gertie,
You
if
can call me Aranon.
Hi, Arnon.
Okay.
I'm Therwin. Would you please send a letter to your mom? She's worried sick.
I know, but she just wants to keep me boarded up in the house all day long, and I love my mom, but I don't want to live like that.
But you don't have to live like that. Just send her a letter. Would you let her know that you're okay?
Not me.
Because she
Okay.
worries about you. It's driving her mad.
So,
Maybe.
Gertie, right?
You can call me Gertie.
Good. Gertie, we apparently are not dressed appropriately. So
I know. I found outfits I hoped that they would fit Lord Strahd. He told me kind of what you guys look like, and so I kind of tried to pair colors with maybe your complexion and your size.
Okay.
She's very excited about life.
Good. Well, thank you.
Oh, and this bathroom I have set up for the ladies, and they're more than welcome to take baths. And then this one is set up for the gentlemen. Like she's just,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. Okay, and if you need anything, just let one of us know. Ushers are kind of by the door. Yes. They're just contempt.
Yeah, okay, very well. Okay, so I'll just grab my outfit
Okay,
and I'll head to the bathroom just to wash up and,
okay, all right,
I really want to know what's going on with this dinner.
okay, very good. All right,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna get
dripping on the carpet, so I go straight for the tub.
okay.
I'm just gonna grab my outfit, take a look at it, and walk
Walk into the.
whatever room for the guys to get
Okay,
dressed.
alright. You're not gonna shower, you're just. Or bathe or whatever.
Sure.
Sure.
I'm using the bathtub.
Huh?
I'm using it already.
I'm gonna sit and wait for him to get out and then
It is a very nice space. The bathtubs, even for your size beings, are quite comfortable. Everything is like marble and gold. I mean, it's obviously a lot of money has gone into this. It's like some parts of the castle are really dilapidated, and then others are really well kept, and you can't tell if these parts are occupied or if it's just that the bathrooms are not used very often, or kind of what the case is. But in this moment, it's very nice.
Okay. Good.
You know?
I much as I want to know, what's the dinner about, I like this space, but I know we must
Yeah.
hurry up, so.
Sister Daia, what are you doing?
Kind of reluctant to get out of my armor. But seeing as everyone else in the party wants to play nice, I will get out of my armor. However, I will stay in my nunnery. I think it's called a habit. A habit. Which is still fairly pretty. It's what was it? A dark maroon with a dark blue sash. It's
Presentable.
presentable, yeah. Okay. Keeping that with the hood and whole nine.
Okay, very good. Okay. All right. And as you're doing this, different help comes in and out. So Gertruda is coming through, and she's kind of, she goes to the boys. She puts the towels down. She's good girl.
Yeah, okay.
Being sure you're wrong.
no, my rod is special. It says.
Hidden except for the mornings.
Only
Speaking
for
of
me.
which, are you active because you're stripping down, you're getting naked,
The rod's in the bag.
bag.
My
okay.
backpack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just pull it out at night too.
Okay.
Nope, not going there. Too late in there.
Gertie, can we have, our clothes, taken care of, like clean or something like that is there somewhere where we can wash these clothes or have somebody?
Yeah, I think we could probably do that. We can do that.
Okay, good, that
So-
would be great.
Yeah, so she kind of like takes your own clothes from you. And
Correct.
Okay. So in this, I know, right? She just puts it in the fireplace, folds them nicely, and just. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so she does take your regular vestments away to be cleaned. So in this, I'm gonna allow you guys to kind of describe what your outfits look like. So
Done.
yeah. Third one.
Oh, I was just gonna put on my regular clothes and just keep going.
Well, I mean, so they laid out nice outfits for you on the
Yeah.
bed that would have been
That was the whole idea.
dinner wear. So
Is it a dress or what?
Whatever you
I'm
want.
asking you.
You
Oh.
describe what they've laid out
Yeah.
for you.
So, nice pants, shirt, cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with purple. I'm purple.
Purple.
Yes, I look like a small tiny grape.
It's a very beautiful small tiny grape. Any like hints of gold or because these would be like
For straw.
elegant. Yeah, like this is definitely strong.
Silver. In like silver threading.
Silver threading.
It's got little leaves
I was
up the
gonna say
sleeve.
like maybe some embroidery maybe
Yes.
up the sleeves, but not too much. Like very tastefully done. I like
But
it.
I'm purple.
I love it.
Okay.
Dark
All
purple.
right. What about you, Bernana?
It's like a semi-formal tuxedo type looking outfit.
Okay.
Very dark black with
Like the sleeves are cuffed.
blood red burgundy inseam
Okay, all right, I like that.
Um,
Very nice.
gold embroidery of SVZ on
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I'm still wearing my chainmail under it that I have, just in
Okay.
case.
All right. Very
But
cool.
yeah,
All right. I
that's
like it.
it's supersized for Goliath.
Yeah, they would have appropriately fit you.
Yeah.
Maybe not like perfectly, but it would be
But
pretty darn close.
my hair is all trimmed up, combed,
Okay.
and actually manicured.
Okay.
My beard is all not tuffy or anything, just
Fixed.
fixed. My hair is slicked back.
Like the scene in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I look just like Beast, essentially.
wow.
in
He's got
Beauty and the
little
Beast.
bows in
So-
his hair.
Oh, we fancy, huh?
Fancy.
Very good.
Oh, and I forgot, I got leather, my armor underneath.
Okay. All
My
right.
leather, it's just leather.
Very good. Arnon?
So my kind of coat is like a double-breasted,
Okay.
you know, that just closes in, and then the other side, it's not in the middle, right? So it's like covers all the way here.
Okay.
It's like a dark green, black, shiny, kind of like a shiny,
Okay.
right? When the light catches, it's kind of like,
What's that material? I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Like almost like a taffeta that changes
That,
color.
yeah.
right, that's right.
Right angle.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
a black or it's a green, you know, something like that.
Nice.
With some goldenrod accents, just some of the like the not cufflinks, but just the where you would have
Like a
cufflinks.
button.
Yeah, buttons, right? And then it doesn't have a collar. It's just you
Like
know.
a Mandarin collar.
Yes, exactly. Like
Okay.
that. So a little bit of just goldenrod, just there,
Okay.
and then where it falls here.
Okay.
Just that's the outfit.
Very cool. Very cool. And then Sister Daia, you're
She's
staying
my
with your
habit.
traditional.
I'm in my habit.
Okay. So there's a kind of a dark blue trimmed silver dress, very reminiscent of.
I'm in my habit.
No, I'm saying that very reminiscent of. You would have called them the.
I mean, this dress is just laid out for her.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. They would have been called on.
Be my dear.
I loved it because I had a little while ago I was hearing shh, shh, shh. I thought you were scratching your beard. And when she's like, put it in your mouth, I look up and you were eating the cookie, and I was like, oh, and I do that too.
Yeah. And by the way, I have at least one of my daggers tucked away.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm assuming that you keep your weapons on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah, we have the weapons.
there's kind of a bluish purple dress that's kind of like laced with silver that has some moonstones that have been kind of artfully placed around the neck. It reminds you very much of the shards who would have been the messengers of Saloon.
Oh.
But and that kind of lays on the bed. Would be an option.
Just looking at it, can I tell it's is it just a dress or is it something magical or something?
You'd have to detect magic.
No, just leave it.
I mean, upon.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Are we in the same room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you too.
Yeah.
Can you detect magic?
Yes.
I mean, if you are willing to burn a spell slot.
Are you?
Oh, I don't have, I'm sorry, I have dispel magic.
I don't wanna,
Okay.
You could, if it was magical, you could dispel it.
no, don't worry about it. I need it. I don't want to put it on.
Okay. So, all right. So it lays on the bed, and as you guys kind of wander back into the main room here, it's kind of a guest room. You can see Gertruda, and she's just very pleased with herself and making you guys look and smell nice. And Escher, she's just talking his ear off. He is just so far, like you can tell she's been here a
Far too
little
long.
long.
So he's kind of like tired of her then.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
But she's not a vampire, we can tell.
Oh no, she is not a vampire for sure. But as you, you're looking to see if I have a picture. I know I have a picture of her, but I don't know exactly where. Anyway, so as you guys approach, and she kind of, oh, you all look so nice. And he's like, oh, finally, thank you. Like, you're finally out to
Good.
stop this torture. He kind of quietly tells her, you know, like, clean up this mess, essentially. Oh, here she is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Freaky eyes.
She's very pretty, though.
No, she's not.
Well, she is. She's pretty. She's just very young, you know. Maybe a little hypothyroidism. But she's very pretty, though. She's very spirited. As she says, I thought she would never be ready. Let's go. To which he takes you back downstairs, back the way you came, into the dining hall. So before I'll make sure I get this right. The first time that you come in here, or that you came in here, it was dusty, it was dirty, there was food on the table, but it had been, like, there was a cake that the frosting had turned green with mold, and like, you know, just, it
I
had,
remember.
Been there for a minute.
right, like, nobody in this house is eating, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But as you approach now, it is in, dogs.
Are we walking by that chapel?
No, because the you're kind of staying towards the front of the castle, and the chapel's like in the dead center. Three enormous crystal chandeliers brightly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls supporting the ceiling, and in the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with a fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delectable foods, roasted beef basted in a savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, and sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. At the center of the far west wall, between floor to ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare out a thunderous melody that speaks in its tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a single caped figure pounds on the keys in raptured ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops, and as deep silence falls over the dining hall, he slowly turns towards you. That's where we're going to end for tonight.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because it's 7
Yeah, I'm
o'clock.
like, oh my god, if this dinner starts tonight, this is gonna be a late night.
Yeah, I know, sorry.
Alright.
Thank you guys so much for joining us at our table. We really appreciate you joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great week. Bye.